My name is Gemma and I feel like I have never introduced myself on this channel. I mean, my introduction was done with a January book haul. I just got straight into it. I'm like, I'm here, I'm ready, let's talk about books. Although today I thought I would truly introduce myself and do 20 bookish facts about me. Let's go. Number one is that I prefer paperback books. Not only do I live in Australia where bookstores predominantly sell paperback, and not only is it cheaper, but I don't know, I just prefer like floppy reading, especially those like really floppy paperbacks. I just feel like hardback books get in the way of like a true reading experience. I don't know, I just don't like hardback books. Fact number two is that the first book I ever read was a book called The Melways, and basically before the days of Google Maps we had like book directories. So I live in Melbourne and we have The Melways, so that was the first book that I read. I'm not sure if it can be classified a book since it's more of a map. The second one I read was The Thesaurus, and I mean, I still read that. So yeah, that was the first and second book I ever read. Fact number three is that if I was to ever publish a book, I already know how I would want it to look. I would want it to be matte black with glossy black writing. I just feel like that would look so cool, like a matte black book. I feel like there's not a whole lot of them, and I just feel like it would look A++. Fact number four is that my favourite place in the whole entire world to read is actually on a train. Loud noises don't really bother me that much if it's like a hub of noise. Like I can't read if there's a movie or the news on the TV, like when there's only one source of noise. But if I'm on a train and there's like people talking and whatnot, I like love that. I love just general buzz of noise when I'm reading. Fact number five is that I tend to base outfits around characters, in particular characters in the book that I'm reading currently. So today I actually haven't done that, but a couple of days ago I based my outfit on the cover of Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. It was actually a really nice outfit and I got a lot of compliments. But yeah, I tend to base a lot of my casual wear around characters. Fact number six is that I was 7 years old when I read my first Harry Potter book, which I think is so cool because it's like I was seven. Seven's a very recurring number within the Harry Potter series. I just feel like that's just, oh, I'm turning 17 soon. I should do like a reread. I feel like that would be so cool. Oh, yay, okay. Yes, I was 7 when I read my first Harry Potter book and it was given to me by my dad. Fact number 8 is that I have a mental condition called synesthesia, which means that two of your primary senses are linked together. So for some people, you know, numbers have personalities and colours have names, and colours have numbers, and just things are all linked. For me, names have emotional connotations. So for example, I cannot stand the name Hunter. Like, it literally makes me violently uncomfortable. So I have been known to either hate a book or refuse to read a book because the character's name just rubs me the wrong way. An example of this would be Perry in Under the Never Sky. I literally felt nauseous whenever I read his name because Perry is just a name that I cannot handle. Fact number 9 is that my two favourite classics authors is obviously Ernest Hemingway. I feel like I talk about him in every single video. Ernest Hemingway is my all-time favourite author, and then the second one is George Orwell because I love his writing and his ideas are just so thought-provoking, and I love George Orwell. By extension of that, fact number 10 is that my two favourite modern authors are obviously J.K. Rowling and Derek Landy. I talk about Demon Road in every video and I love Scudder Pleasant. That is all. Fact number 11 is that I literally cannot eat or drink when I'm reading. Not only am I petrified that I'm gonna like spill food on my books, but I can't do it. I can't take my eyes off the page for even like 1 second. Otherwise I just lose concentration. So no eating, no drinking allowed when I'm reading. Fact number 12 is that not only do I love novels, but I love comic books, specifically Marvel comics. I'm a massive fan of the Avengers. I love X-Men. Yeah, I'm just a massive fan of Stan Lee. He's made my life complete. Team Cap. Fact number 13 is that I have over 250 books on my shelves currently and about 150 books in storage and then another 50 books in my lounge room. I just have a lot of books at the moment and I'm thinking of doing an unhaul pretty soon. Maybe I'll do a video on it. But yeah, there's a lot of books and majority of them are like paperback. I have like 10 hardback books because they're so expensive and I'm 16 years old. I'm a struggling high school student. Fact number 14 is that I remodel the way my bookshelves look at the start of every season. At the start of March, I redid my bookshelves. At the start of June, I'll redo my bookshelves. I just have to change them every 3 months. It's just how I work. Fact number 15 is that I plan on getting a few Bookish tattoos when I get a little bit older. I have a tattoo journal on my laptop currently and there are a few Harry Potter, there's a few Marvel, there's one on The Martian. Yeah, I plan on getting heaps and heaps and heaps of tattoos, specifically a lot of book related tattoos because books play such an important, influential role in my life and I feel like they deserve a little bit of recognition permanently on my skin for life. Fact number 16 is that before last year I had never found my name in a book, not even Gemma with a J. I had literally never found my name in a book and then I found my name in 2 different books. The first one being Oh Yeah Audrey and the second one being Replica by Lauren Oliver and I was like, whoa, I'm blessed, 2 books, like I found them really close together and I'm like, this is amazing. But Gemma is just not a name that pops up very regularly in novels and I don't know why. It's a really cool name, I really like it. Fact number 17 is that the 2 authors I would most like to meet on my shelves, obviously J.K. Rowling, but secondly Ali Wiesel. He wrote Night. It was literally like I read it a couple years ago now and it made me cry. I was like shaking. I remember I had to read it for a school project and when I got up to present my oral report I was like borderline in tears. Like I feel like meeting him would just be mind-blowing and utterly like just incredible and I would really like to meet both Wiesel and Rowling. Fact number 18 is that the first book I ever wrote was called The Giant Ice Cream Cone. I remember Sirius Black was in that book for some reason. I wrote him in. I don't really know why. Actually, I think it's on my shelf. Is it? It is, okay. So here it is, the giant ice cream cone. I even illustrated it. Like this is an actual work of art. Like New York Times bestseller right here. Fact number 19 is that my favorite short story is Cinnamon Shops by Bruno Schultz. I have so many favorite quotes from that book, short story, whatever. It's from, if you want to read it, in book form, the collection of his short stories is something about alligators. And fact number 20 is that the only book I have ever read more than 5 times is not Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I've read that a total of 5 times. But the only book I've read more than 5 is The Tale of Despero by Kate DiCamillo. I loved that book when I was like 7 to 9. Like it was a book that I read all the time and I absolutely adored it. So that wraps up 20 bookish facts about me. I hope you learned a little bit more about myself. Until next time, bye guys.